Hey guys, it's Kevin here in Japan, walking out of a Lawson convenience store on a rainy Tuesday evening. It's starting to rain and it's gonna get freaking rainy tonight. It's gonna be a heavy rain happening, lots of rain. It's gonna rain and it's good because we need rain. This is apparently rainy season, but it hasn't really rained in like a month. And the water reservoir here in Kobe is getting low, and the streams and ponds are getting low, and we need wet. Wet is good. So I just came outside. Essentially, the main goal was to record a little mini episode of the Just Japan podcast, just to let people know that I'm alive and I'm well, and that there will be a full version of the podcast coming out later on this week, kind of explaining things that why I haven't been making the weekly podcast. Mostly I've been just, hey, there's a bunch of university age guys hanging out in front of the convenience store singing. I get a feeling it seems like a lot of guys who are from this neighborhood, and they go to uni in different places, and they're back for summer vacations, so they're having their reunion tour. Each night they're hanging out in front of that convenience store, chilling out and singing and stuff. So there you go. So I've been just so busy with like visa things and the stress of that I just haven't been producing the podcast content. But I have been making more content over here on YouTube, which is, kind of different. But so that's what I'm doing. So today I had to announce to my class that I'm leaving, that my family is leaving. My school goes by the Japanese school year, so we're kind of mid-year right now. We're just kind of coming up on the end of term one, and I had to some of the kids let me know that they were aware that I would be leaving. We have a replacement teacher for me coming very soon. So I teach grade 2, so they're young, and we had to sit down today and have a class meeting, and I told them about me and my family leaving Japan, and there were a lot of tears, a lot of crying children, a lot of hugs. It was a bummer. It was really nice to see that my kids love me so much, and that my students are so attached to me. I guess it shows that I'm doing something right as a teacher, as an educator. But it's sad. But at the same time, as far as myself and my family goes, it's time for a new adventure. It's time to move on to something different, and that's something we're excited about. We really my wife and I want my children to have an international experience and live in some different countries before we settle down. So it's something that's necessary. It's very, very good for us as a family, very good for me as a professional educator. And but of course for my students it's difficult. But I'm glad I got to let them know today, and they've got quite a bit of time to process it before I do leave at the end of July. So there you go. So we got a big, huge storm system moving in. It's Tuesday night right now, the 20th. Huge storm system moving in. Tonight it's going to be a very wet, rainy night. Tomorrow morning will be a very wet and wild bicycle ride for me to work, but that's okay. I like doing it. And that's it for me, guys, here in Japan. Go check all the links below. Of course, go check out my nature photography, conservation education Facebook page, Bugs of Asia. I'm pushing that a lot now, trying to get a lot of you guys to go and like that page. I think there's 133 of you awesome people right now who've liked it. Let's get more than 133. Let's get more. You could be that more, making me happy. All right, guys. Kevin in Japan on this evening night, because nights tend to be in the evening. Spitting around, making you nauseous. Later, guys.